jab through the guard, and that right hand in with the jab.
Either way, it's confidence for
Canelo gets rocked with the right.
He's masked it very well. Canelo, at this point, might need...
He's very precise. And there's a left hook, and now Mayweather letting the uncanny ability to collect data in the first few rounds and make those adjustments. And out of the net, Aaron finds Maidana with the right and another right.
Respecting repeat shots.
Big left hook by Mayweather. Shot. Another jab, and that's something that Robert Garcia has added to his arsenal.
And Floyd Mayweather. Please welcome the hard-hitting Marcos and Chino.
And there's the right hand lead by Maidana that sticks. Another right hand. Goes down for the first time in his career. He's hurt. And the back toe transport for the second time in the fight. Transmitting right hand and another overhand right by Maidana all over Mayweather in round number one.
This is where Maidana is difficult to deal with.
Even when it's just a rangefinder, he still uses it. Left hook to the head, and now Maidana continues to run away with it. Maidana with the jab and the right to the body. Maidana again.
And the new welterweight champion of the world, Marcos and Chino. Maidana.
Time left in Carlos Monzon. I know he. Maybe it would be. Hey, we are live in Oxnard, California. Robert Garcia Boxing Academy, your boy Tattoo, Mayweather Promotions, Golden Boy Promotion. It goes down September 13th. Of course, the big rematch. Marcos Chino Maidana takes on Floyd Money Mayweather. And speaking of Marcos Chino Maidana and Robert Garcia Boxing Academy, this is where Marcos Chino Maidana trains. And this is where this afternoon, all the viewers here on MayweatherPromotions.com, GoldenBoyPromotions.com, you will get your first-hand, behind-the-scene look at some of these great fighters fighting on September 13th, Mayhem, their inside workout personally for your viewing pleasure here. So you don't want to go absolutely nowhere, man. The fight does go down September 13th live on Showtime pay-per-view. Tickets are still available. Make sure you hit up MayweatherPromotions.com, GoldenBoyPromotions.com, and make sure you follow us on our Instagram and Twitter all afternoon. It's at MayweatherPromotions.com, at MayweatherPromo.com, and at Golden Boy Boxing. That's our Twitter and Instagram, at Mayweather Promo and at Golden Boy Boxing. Hey, speaking of getting things started, we're about to get things started right now with Miguel Vazquez, lightweight world champion, IBF lightweight world champion. He has a big fight coming up September 13th. He's going to be getting in the ring. He's going to be working out for your viewing pleasures. Don't go absolutely nowhere. It's your boy Tattoo, Golden Boy Promotions, Mayweather Promotions. You are getting ready for the official media workout. Marcos Chino Maidana and Floyd Money Mayweather. Stick around. Yes.
¿Está bien? ¿Se siente muy bien? ¿Está bien? ¿Está muy apretado?
No.
No.
Campeón, ¿cómo está, campeón?
Así es.
And here we see respected veteran, current IBF lightweight world champion Miguel Vazquez, 34-3, 13 wins by way of knockout. He looks to make himself a household name September 13th. He's going to put his title on the line against Mayweather Promotions' Mickey Bay.
Estamos listos y preparados, señor, con la bendición de Dios. Yo estoy listo para todo. Estoy listo para otra defensa.
El rival es bueno y duro, pero no es invencible.
Así es. Así es. Con el poder de Dios todo se puede, mi hijo.
Amén. Gloria a Dios.
We can see Miguel Vazquez taping his hands as he gets ready to train and get in the ring for his workout. You're watching live, MayweatherPromotions.com, GoldenBoyPromotions.com. We are also streaming on theboxingblog.show.com. Wherever you are watching us, our via satellite feed, YouTube, Ustream, we appreciate you for being a part of this amazing, amazing media workout. Mayhem, the rematch. Floyd Money Mayweather takes on Marcos Chino Maidana September 13th. Fighting on this card is Miguel Vazquez, a respected veteran, current IBF lightweight world champion, 34-3 with 13 wins by way of knockout. He takes on Mayweather Promotions' Mickey Bay, and Mickey Bay had his first big loss against John Molina, who's also on the card, who's also you will be seeing training this afternoon here in Oxnard, California at Robert Garcia's Boxing Academy. A lot of great pound-for-pound fighters train here, but of course we're all here for the main fighter, and that's Marcos Chino Maidana. So he's getting ready to step in the ring, ladies and gentlemen. It's the IBF lightweight world champion, Miguel Vazquez, as he takes on Mickey Bay. Enjoy the workout, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching us live stream. MayweatherPromotions.com, GoldenBoyPromotions.com, and of course, theboxingblog.show.com. You are watching IBF lightweight world champion, Miguel Vazquez. Miguel Vazquez, he's a 27-year-old from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. Is riding an impressive 13-fight win streak dating all the way back to 2008. He had a loss against Canelo Alvarez, Golden Boy Promotions, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Vazquez won his lightweight world title in 2010 against Ji-Hoon Kim. And he's gone on to defeat undefeated fighters, and has most recently defeated Dennis Shrafkov this past February 22nd. This September 13th, ladies and gentlemen, he takes on Mayweather Promotions' Mickey Bay, a tough fighter looking to make his statement. But Miguel Vazquez, a respected veteran, is looking to not let that happen. And that's who you're watching right now, ladies and gentlemen, the IBF lightweight world champion, Miguel Vazquez, de Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. You will see Miguel Vazquez defend his lightweight world championship live on Showtime pay-per-view. So make sure, if you're not with us September 13th at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, that you order this fight on Showtime pay-per-view so that you can witness IBF lightweight world champion Miguel Vazquez take on Mickey Bay, defending his title live on Showtime pay-per-view. Make sure you order it or get your tickets. They're still available. Ticketmaster.com, MayweatherPromotions.com, or GoldenBoyPromotions.com. Of course, his challenger, Mickey Bay, had his big loss against John Molina, who you will be seeing next get in the ring. John Molina taping his hands right now as you watch the IBF lightweight world champion, Miguel Vazquez, Get a little workout on for your viewing pleasure here live on MayweatherPromotions.com, theboxingblog.show.com, and goldenboypromotions.com. Hey, don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at goldenboyboxing, at Mayweather Promo, and hashtag Mayhem. Hashtag Mayhem. And let us know you're watching right now. You're watching the live stream. Right now you see on your camera right now, on your television or your wherever you are watching your iPad or computer, John Molina, super lightweight contender. He's getting his hands ready, taped up. He'll be stepping in the ring next, ladies and gentlemen. John Molina hails from Covina, California. Is looking to bounce back from his loss to Lucas Matisse in a fight that immediately jumped to the top of Fight of the Year list earlier in 2014. If you did not see this fight, it was in Carson, California. I was there personally. You talk about a war. You talk about true blood, sweat, and tears. That's what you get when you see John Molina. All you get is excitement. All you get is action. Hard puncher, dedicated to the sport. And he's ready to put on a show September 13th. Possibly, I don't know. Everybody's calling out this name. It's calling out John Molina. It could be a rematch, possibly with Mickey Bay, who's fighting Miguel Vazquez, who you just seen. Possible rematch with Lucas Matisse. Right now, John Molina is a pound-for-pound name in the world of boxing. And you will see him September 13th on the undercard, Mayhem, Mayweather Maidana, Showtime pay-per-view. Make sure you order this fight. Right now you see John Molina. John, just a few words to the fans that are watching right now on MayweatherPromotions.com, GoldenBoyPromotions.com.
We're just excited to get back in the ring on a fight card of this magnitude. We're excited to showcase our craft and what we do, and I can guarantee you one thing, when I come to fight, it's going to be a fight.
John, how exciting has the last year been, and maybe 2 years been for you? I know you've been fighting, and you've been doing this. This is your craft, and this is what you've been doing for a long time now. But it seems like the last year and a half, 2 years, your name has shown up more in the world of boxing. More fighters calling you out. Top pound for pound, one of the top pound for pound names right now in boxing. Also, fight of the year, possibly 2014. How's that changed for you in the last year and a half or two?
It's been a long time coming, and it's funny because everyone thinks it's overnight, but the overnight happens now. And I'm excited, and I don't want to lose this steam. I always tell everyone I had to take the scenic route to get here, but now I'm here and I want to stay here. So I want to continue to put on great fights, great performances, and I will always leave it all in the ring.
And myself included, John, I'm a believer, man. You've made me bear witness to exciting fights that you've had, and I'm even putting your name out there like, man, these guys got to fight John Molina. This will be a great matchup. Give me a few names, John, getting that you get past your next opponent. Humberto Soto, I believe are you fighting Soto, correct?
Yeah. Humberto Soto is a great
veteran, man.
Great veteran, a three-time world champion, a hell of a fighter. We can't disrespect him because if I make any mistakes, he'll definitely capitalize. So I like the fight. But God willing, everything goes according to plan, anybody at 140. But I really am intrigued and looking forward to hopefully getting back in the ring with Lucas Matisse and giving the fans another treat.
Wow, so you would love to get that on once again, a fight against Lucas Matisse, a rematch to revenge the L.
Absolutely. I think it only calls for one. And then you got Adrian Broner. That's a fight we've been calling for a while. And you got Lamont Peterson. I mean, these are the kingpins of the division. I believe Danny Garcia is going up to 47. But these are the guys I think that make the most intrigue for my style of fighting. You know what you're going to get when you see me in the ring.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at super lightweight contender John Molina. He gets ready to take on Humberto Soto, and he will be getting in the ring shortly for your viewing pleasure. You're watching live on MayweatherPromotions.com, GoldenBoyPromotions.com, and you're watching live on the boxingblog.show.com. Ladies and gentlemen, from Covina, California, with a professional record of 27 victories, 4 losses, and 22 wins by way of knockout, it's John Molina. Up next. ladies and gentlemen, you're watching a respected veteran and current IBF lightweight world champion, 34-3 with 13 big wins by way of knockout. That's Miguel Vazquez, representando Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. And he takes on Mayweather Promotions, Mickey Bay, September 13th. All live on Showtime pay-per-view, so make sure you order this fight if you're not joining us in Las Vegas. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, hitting that big heavy bag, IBF lightweight world champion Miguel Vazquez. And he has a big fight ahead of him. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, stepping in the ring in just moments, it's gonna be John Molina, the Gladiator Molina, who already had his fight against the opponent of Miguel Vazquez, Mickey Bay. So if anybody can give Miguel Vazquez some pointers, it's definitely the Gladiator, John Molina, who had a huge impressive win over Mickey Bay. And he was once again the underdog in that fight. He beat him in Mickey Bay's backyard there in Las Vegas in front of all the Mayweather team. And it was a great sight to see. And John is going on to do great things with his career. Miguel Vazquez hitting that big heavy bag. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, he defends his IBF Lightweight World Championship title September 13th on the biggest undercard of his career, Mayweather Maidana. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we are all here for Marcos Chino Maidana. You're all watching on your live stream right now. He will be here shortly, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want to go absolutely nowhere. Also, Leo Santa Cruz here, ladies and gentlemen. Marcos Chino Maidana. And of course, watching Miguel Vazquez hit the heavy bag and ready to step into the ring for your viewing pleasure. It's going to be John Molina up next. Ladies and gentlemen, watching on MayweatherPromotions.com, GoldenBoyPromotions.com, wherever you are streaming, we really appreciate that. You are watching the Gladiator, John Molina Jr. from Covina, California, in the ring right now as he has a little workout session for your viewing pleasure. He gets ready to take on Humberto Soto of Los Monchis, Mexico. And this is a well-respected veteran as well. Humberto Soto is going to be no walk in the park for John Molina Jr. 64-8 with 35 wins by way of knockout, and that's the kind of fight John Molina is going to have. But Molina brings the fight to any challenger that steps his way. A huge fight just a few months back in Carson, California at the StubHub Center. I bared witness to a possible 2014 Fight of the Year with John Molina Jr. and Lucas Matisse. now being trained by the father of Leo Santa Cruz. So this could be a whole new venture for John Molina Jr. His new camp, his new trainers, John Molina Jr., Jose Santa Cruz and Antonio Santa Cruz, the father and the brother of Leo Santa Cruz. So this is just, this is huge for John Molina Jr. And you want to witness this fight live, you order Showtime pay-per-view, or you join us at the MGM Grand Las Vegas in Nevada for Mayhem, the rematch. Also, ladies and gentlemen, before we even bring in Marcos Chino Maidana, this is a great thing for all the fans watching right now. Marcos Chino Maidana is accepting questions from his fans right now. So if you want to ask Marcos a question later this afternoon, all you got to do is visit his Facebook page at facebook.com/Chino Maidana Oficial. That's OFICIAL. That's facebook.com/Chino Maidana Oficial. Send your questions right now.
One point for Kerry Bradshaw.
All right. Of course, of course. Sean Hill, they were, but I think we gotta get rid of them. That's two injury prone.
Hey, Molina, hey, uno más, ¿sí? Okay, okay, uno más.
Let the fans know also, John Molina and Humberto Soto kick off the show September 13th live on Showtime pay-per-view. So you will be watching this man live take on Humberto Soto on Showtime pay-per-view September 13th. Make sure you order this fight. And make sure you start watching right away because John Molina Jr. steps in the ring first to open up the show September 13th. John Molina Jr. also, man, anybody who does not like to get hit, he ain't the guy to be fighting because he hits hard. He's had a very impressive last year and a half or two in his career. It's been really changing for John Molina Jr. Even watching John Molina, I have friends here that are at the Robert Garcia Boxing Academy talking about his big fight against Lucas Matisse. I mean, it's definitely a fight. If you did not watch John Molina's last fight, it's something that you must watch so you can understand who is fighting September 13th to kick off the Showtime pay-per-view card. And you got to order this fight. Mayhem, the rematch. Marcos Chino Maidana and Floyd Money Mayweather. But kicking things off, of course, is John the Gladiator Molina Jr. You have to watch his last fight against Lucas Matisse to understand how serious this guy is with his new training camp with them now. The brother and the father of Leo Santa Cruz. This is going to be a great, great experience for John Molina. I'm actually with Antonio Santa Cruz, the brother of Leo Santa Cruz and his father, Jose Santa Cruz, here as they watch their new prospect here, John the Gladiator Molina Jr. and Antonio. You know, what do you see in John and what do you plan on changing a style, or what is the Santa Cruz team gonna bring to the Gladiators' style of fighting?
Well, we're bringing kind of like his distance and well, a lot of combinations. He needs a lot of combinations, and well, he's doing pretty good right now. He's learning a little bit more, and I think he's gonna do a good fight. I mean,
what made the Santa Cruz team join forces with Molina and say, hey, you know what, we wanna work with you? Why and what made that happen?
He just came to the gym, and he's like he wanted to train with us, you know, like, and he said, well, I like you guys, so I want to join you guys. So we're like, okay, we can we can train, you know, like, let me ask my father if you can come with us, and yeah. So he just stick with us, and now he's on our team now.
And being he gets past this fight with Humberto Soto, rematch with Lucas Matisse, can you guys get him ready to get a W on that?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure we can get him ready. And I think this time he's gonna win it. I think he's gonna get him knocked out.
Thank you, Antonio. Antonio Santa Cruz, ladies and gentlemen. Also here with Jose Santa Cruz, the father, the brother of Leo Santa Cruz. They are now the new trainers of John the Gladiator Molina Jr., who you will watch September 13th. Open the show live on Showtime pay-per-view. You just bared witness to him in the ring. You just bared witness to him hitting that big, heavy punching bag, and you can actually hear and see how strong and how powerful John Molina hits. That's why he is the Gladiator, and that's why he comes for nothing but fireworks anytime he gets in the ring. September 13th, you'll see that. You can hear the punches of John Molina Jr. And I mean, if you're watching right now live stream, you actually can watch him, you can hear him. And Humberto Soto, a respected veteran, will have to face those punches September 13th. Watch them live on Showtime pay-per-view. They kick the show off September 13th. 27-4. With 22 big wins by way of knockout. Covina, California's finest, John the Gladiator Molina Jr. Getting ready for his big fight September 13th on the undercard of Mayhem. Mayweather Maidana, the rematch. one of his camp members here said you have to kill him to beat him in the ring, and that's pretty much on point when it comes to a John Molina fight. This man doesn't take no for an answer. He strong, very, very strong fighter. So he has his big fight against Humberto Soto, a respected veteran in the game. This will be no walk in the park for John Molina, and if it is, then you get to see how dynamic he really is. That's the great thing about it. He's fighting a veteran that if he goes 12 rounds with him, hey, that's the way boxing goes. But if you see John Molina take this guy out early also, you get to see just how real he truly is in the sport of boxing and in the 140-pound division right now. And up next, ladies and gentlemen, is a name that the world of boxing is becoming very familiar with. Super bantamweight world champion. I mean, undefeated, making so much noise in the world of boxing, and one of the nicest guys out of the ring. Two-division world champion, ladies and gentlemen, Leo Santa Cruz. Lacing up his boots. He's going to get ready, ladies and gentlemen, to step in the ring and show what he has for your viewing pleasure here live on MayweatherPromotions.com, on GoldenBoyPromotions.com, and theboxingblog.show.com. We thank you for being a part of this. Leo Santa Cruz takes on Manuel Roman. Saturday, September 13th, live on Showtime pay-per-view. Leo is undefeated. And in just the last few years, maybe I would say the last 2 years, Leo has definitely become one of the most successful and exciting fighters in the sport today. You see his brother, Antonio Santa Cruz, about to lace his hands up, about to wrap him. And now the Santa Cruz family helping with the training of John Molina Jr., who's also on the Mayweather card. How you feeling, Leo?
Good, I'm feeling great. I'm happy and motivated for this fight.
Leo, you're always happy. Is there ever a time you get mad?
Yeah, I get mad, but I don't show it. Even if I'm mad, I still try to smile, and I only get mad with the people that I'm mad, not with everybody else.
Get mad in the ring, Leo.
Yeah, I get mad in the ring, and that's where I take it all out.
Leo, speaking of the ring, this is the second time you are co-headlining on a Mayweather undercard. Is that a trip for you, bro?
Yeah, it is. I never imagined that. I never pictured it. When I was small, I dreamed that I'll be main event and stuff like that. Maybe little undercards, but not a big undercard like this. But I owe out to my manager, Al Heyman, and my promoter, Golden Boy. Thanks to them, I can't thank them enough, and to the fans too, that they give me that little support, and they're the ones that keep me up here.
Leo, have you adapted and seen the transition in the last year and a half or two in your career, in your life, from the fans to the pictures to the cameras to the media attention? Is it something that's a little overwhelming, or are you taking it all in, I would say like the proper way?
Yeah, no, I'm here for them. I always try to take pictures with them and to please to whatever they want, and to the last minute. I even have to be there 2 hours, 3 hours. I always want to stay there because thanks to them, I'm here. And when I was starting, I was barely starting. That's what I wanted, like to get that kind of help, support. and that kind of following. So now that I'm up on the top, and I still keep doing that because they're the ones that got me here. So now I have to keep doing that. And sometimes I still think to myself, and I say, I can't believe I got to this point, and I still like another dream come true.
Leo, there's a lot of real boxing fans on MayweatherPromotions.com right now, GoldenBoyPromotions.com right now. They're watching us on YouTube. They're watching us on every live stream that they possibly can right now. And I would say that a lot of real, true boxing fans are on right now. You don't say names, Leo. It's almost like the fans are calling out your opponents. The fans want you to face this guy. The fans want you to face this guy. Leo, give me some names, man. Let's get past your fight. Give me some names that you would like to see yourself fighting in the future. There's nothing wrong with calling out a couple guys, man.
No, of course not. I want to fight Guillermo Ridendux. He's #1 because he's been calling me out. He's saying I'm scared, and I want to show the fans I'm not scared. I know it's a really hard fight and everything. We could lose, but we're going to go out there and give the fans what they want. I'm here to fight for the fans. And also Scott Quick, Carl Frampton. Those are great fights. Kiko Martinez, Abner Mares, whoever. I'm here to fight for the fans and give the fans a great fight.
You know, it was maybe it was about a year and a half ago when Mares had his fight. They asked him, would you fight Leo Santa Cruz? And I'm not trying to stir up nothing, but Mares did say, you know what? I don't think he's on my level yet right now. I'm trying to fight somebody else. I'm not really thinking of Leo Santa Cruz. Your name and your electrifyingness to the sport has changed, bro, in a year. Would you fight Abner Mares? Would you be ready for something like that? Is he wrong in that sense right now?
Yeah, I think it was wrong for him to say that because I was getting at that level. I think I was barely starting, but now it's my turn to say that first make him win a belt, and then I'll fight him.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to end it with that right there. You're watching us live on MayweatherPromotions.com. If you didn't catch that, man, that's why these streams are so important to catch. MayweatherPromotions.com, GoldenBoyPromotions.com. You just heard right now, Leo Santa Cruz. He is not afraid to call out no names. He ain't afraid to talk his boxing, and he does what he does best in the ring. September 13th, you'll watch him live on Showtime Pay-Per-View, and right now on MayweatherPromotions.com, on GoldenBoyPromotions.com, you're going to watch him live for your viewing pleasure, get in the ring and train his butt off for his big fight September 13th. Is going down against Manuel Roman. It's Leo Santa Cruz. You're watching us live. MayweatherPromotions.com. And for those watching right now live on Mayweather Promotions, GoldenBoyPromotions.com, we want to thank you so very much. We want to let you know in just about 20 minutes, you don't want to go absolutely nowhere. Our main event, Marcos Chino Maidana. He will be here. He will be training. He will be working out, and he'll be here for your viewing pleasure. And he's also in answering your questions. All you got to do is log on to Facebook.com/Chino Maidana Oficial. That's Facebook.com/Chino Maidana Oficial. And send in your questions right now. We'll try to get them to Marcos Chino Maidana personally for you. In just about 20 minutes, the man, El Chino, Marcos Maidana, live here in Oxnard, California, at a very beautiful Robert Garcia Boxing Academy gym. It is very beautiful here. It's a very, very nice place. Great people, great friends, great family. And we're getting ready for Leo Santa Cruz right now. September 13th. He gets ready for his big fight, his big undercard on Mayweather, Maidana, Mayhem 2, the rematch. He's 27-0 with 15 wins by way of knockout. Representando Michoacán, Mexico. And now out of Los Angeles, California, ladies and gentlemen, it's Leo Santa Cruz. Really great promotion team behind them, Leo Santa Cruz. I mean, I really like the way Leo's made his rise to the world of boxing also. Very earned, very, very earned. He's had some hard fights, strong fights. He fights like a true Mexican warrior. And again, you know, I don't want to say this for every single fighter, but you do see nothing but fireworks when it's Leo Santa Cruz in the ring. So many Mexican fighters that you can recall and live, and from the Chavezes to the De La Hoyas to the Canelos. Leo Santa Cruz has made his rise in that name of top Mexican fighters, and I think it's only going to get bigger and better for Leo Santa Cruz. He's just started. Undefeated, 27 wins, 15 knockouts. An incredible corner working with Jose Santa Cruz, his father, his brother, his family. Leo Santa Cruz, world champion. Call out, Guillermo Rigondeaux. Abner Mares. I mean, you heard Just to reset things for you, ladies and gentlemen, we are live in Oxnard, California. Robert Garcia Boxing Academy, a very beautiful gym here, and you're watching Leo Santa Cruz, undefeated. As he gets ready to take on Manuel Roman. September 13th, live on Showtime pay-per-view and live in Las Vegas at the MGM Grand, Las Vegas, Nevada. Putting on the gloves now, Jose Santa Cruz. This is Leo's second consecutive pay-per-view fight on the undercard to Floyd Mayweather. He was on toe-to-toe. Canelo Alvarez versus Alfredo Angulo as well. He was on the undercard for that fight there as well, where he defeated a very, very great punching Cristian Mijares. Who also himself had an amazing, spectacular career. That fight was a really, really great fight on the undercard of Canelo Alvarez and Angulo. You're watching us live on MayweatherPromotions.com, GoldenBoyPromotions.com. Undefeated, Leo Santa Cruz, getting ready to punch the heavy bag as he's looking at a time clock here in front of me. Getting ready to do what he does best. You're also looking at the trainer of Leo Santa Cruz, Jose Santa Cruz, his father. Antonio Santa Cruz, his brother. And that's one thing about Leo too, man. He has a great family foundation. Great family foundation from in and out the ring. You know, I know Leo personally, and I mean, this great guy out of the ring. Great guy out of the ring. That's why it's awesome to watch him actually get in the ring and fight. Because like I asked him earlier, I'm like, Leo, do you ever get mad? And he said, yeah, I actually do get mad, but I just don't show it. But he definitely shows it in the ring. So that's what makes Leo so great. He's classy, out of the ring, polite, gentleman. But in that ring, he fights like a Mexican warrior that he is. And again, you know, you hear all these Mexican legends, these fighters, and even new prospects like Canelo Alvarez, who you know hasn't been in the boxing world that long. And you know, his name is heard, but Leo Santa Cruz, you don't hear as much as you do a big prospect like a Canelo. But in time you will. In time you definitely will. Leo's made his mark in boxing gradually, earning his way to earning his name on that top pound-for-pound list. I interviewed Floyd Money Mayweather, and I had asked Floyd, who is one of, if not your And once again, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching live on MayweatherPromotions.com, GoldenBoyPromotions.com. We are live in Oxnard, California. Robert Garcia Boxing Academy. As we get ready for Showtime pay-per-views, Mayweather Maidana rematch, Mayhem, in just about 10 to 15 minutes. Marcos Chino Maidana, of course, will be here, ladies and gentlemen, for your viewing pleasure. Right now, you're watching undefeated world champion Leo Santa Cruz as he hits the bags for your viewing pleasure as he gets ready for his big fight against Manuel Roman. And I'll tell you, man, this guy is great. You can hear his camp clapping for him. You can see the media here. You can see some fans here. Even his training, a light workout, he goes in. Leo Santa Cruz goes in. He's so sharp, he's so crisp, and he's so young and talented. You're going to see an amazing, bright future in Leo Santa Cruz, already a two-time world champion. And I was saying earlier, I interviewed Floyd Mayweather Jr., our main event for September 13th, and I asked Floyd, give me a top prospect. Who's somebody that you look forward to seeing in the future of boxing? And whose name did he say? Undefeated Leo Santa Cruz. So that had to be pretty nice for Leo to hear that as well. Leo heard it. He saw the interview, and he was pretty excited about that. And Floyd Money Mayweather saying Leo Santa Cruz is his top prospect. And speaking of Floyd Money Mayweather, his opponent, the rematch, Marcos Chino Maidana, here very, very shortly for your viewing pleasure. I'll be talking with Robert Garcia, his trainer. I'll be talking with Marcos Chino Maidana, and you can ask Marcos Chino Maidana your own question. All you got to do is log on to Facebook.com/Chino Maidana Oficial. That's Facebook.com/Chino Maidana Oficial. The attention focuses on what is the possible arrival and entrance now of the challenger Mayhem. September 13th, the rematch, Marcos El Chino Maidana. So we're all waiting on the challenger. So the media is focusing right now. Their attention is turned, and you can see my head turning a little bit to my left as the arrival of the challenger on September 13th, Marcos Chino Maidana, looking to do what no one in the world has done, and that is beat the one and only Floyd Money Mayweather. We're going to ask him some questions. We're going to talk to his trainer, Robert Garcia, and you're looking right now at Marcos Chino Maidana making his way into his gym here at Oxnard, California, Robert Garcia Boxing Academy. He's looking at the food, and he's probably going to get some of that after he's done working out, or maybe before. I don't know how fighters do it. But the fans are here. The media is here. Everybody logged on right now to MayweatherPromotions.com, GoldenBoyPromotions.com, theboxingblog.show.com, and everybody that's following us on Instagram and Twitter at Mayweather Promo, at Golden Boy Boxing. Thank you so very much. You are looking right now at the challenger, September 13th, representando Argentina, Marcos El Chino Maidana, looking at that wonderful food, catching some of this great sunshine here in Southern Cali. And you yourself right now viewing on our stream will be watching Marcos Chino Maidana get in the ring and get his train on, hit some bags, answer some questions for you as we get ready to the countdown, September 13th. Mayweather Maidana, the rematch, Mayhem. Make sure you order this fight live on Showtime pay-per-view. And there you see him shaking hands with some of his friends and media, and he's making his way into his gym now. You know, it's so unbelievable how someone's fame can change over a Mayweather fight, man. You know, I've seen it myself. Marcos Maidana, who beat as an underdog against vicious Victor Ortiz. It's had some amazing fights. Another underdog against Adrian the Problem Broner. We saw what he did to Broner. His fight against Amir Khan was brutal. And he is definitely one of the most feared punchers, one of the most feared fighters in the world to date. He hails from Santa Fe, Argentina. And he's going to get ready to step into the ring for your viewing pleasure right now, live on MayweatherPromotions.com, GoldenBoyPromotions.com. We're going to watch his 2013 Trainer of the Year, Robert Garcia, wrap his hands. And there you can catch Marcos with a fan of his who has been here for a while. Really looking forward to seeing Marcos, and you can see that the great man inside of Marcos Chino Maidana, who's also a fierce beast warrior in the ring. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. You are looking at the challenger, September 13th, Showtime pay-per-view, Mayhem, the rematch, Marcos Chino Maidana, sitting with his incredible trainer, Robert Garcia, at his Robert Garcia Boxing Academy. It's just an absolute beautiful gym.
Después de esto vamos a hacer todas las entrevistas para que te dejen en paz y trabajes ya. Ah, bueno. ¿Te parece bien? Entonces, okay. Primero Showtime y te va Roberto.
Tony, que venga. Tony, come here. Siempre durmiendo, güey. ¿Cómo es? ¿Qué hacemos?
Ok. Vamos a hacer primero lo de Showtime, que le salta el dam y eso, va a trabajar un poquito ahí y enseguida le voy a poner a toda la prensa para que te lo deje ya aquí para que trabaje nomás. Esto más es para los efectos de Showtime. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna try to get around here and talk to Robert Garcia as he I'm sorry about that. Wraps the hands of Marcos Maidana. Robert, what are we gonna see here today, this afternoon?
We're getting ready to work out. You know, we're gonna wrap his hands and then we're gonna get a complete workout.
We're gonna see him just train in the ring, hit the heavy bag.
Hit the mitts, heavy bag, speed bag, everything. A complete workout.
Robert, what's different about this training camp than the first one?
Well, you know, we're training for a good 8 weeks of, you know, for the fight, which is a big difference compared to 5. And we already know him. We already fought him. Chino already knows that he doesn't hit hard. Chino already knows that he can't hurt him. So those are things that we're gonna take advantage of.
Robert, you work like it seems like you don't stop working. You don't take a break. You don't take a vacation. It just looks that way. You're training every top fighter there is out there right now. After your victory to Floyd Mayweather, do you take a break or do you get right back in there and get him in the ring against a big fighter, not just a matchup opponent? Do you want to take on the best after this?
Look, we're already fighting the best, and if we take the win, well, we already beat the best. So, but there's still a lot of fights out there that make a lot of sense. You know, I'm sure Sebastian Contursi will figure that out. You know, I'm sure Chino is gonna want to rest the rest of the year. I would take maybe a few days off too, just to rest and enjoy the win. But you know, we have to get back to work because you know it would only be the beginning of a great career.
Speaking of getting back to work, I'm gonna let you get to work right now, Robert. Just wrap your world champion's hands, Marcos El Chino Maidana. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, live on MayweatherPromotions.com and GoldenBoyPromotions.com, you are watching Marcos El Chino Maidana getting his hands wrapped right now by Trainer of the Year, Robert Garcia, here in Oxnard, California. The Robert Garcia Boxing Academy is just an absolute beautiful gym here where Robert trains some of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world to date. And one of his fighters right here, the challenger to Mayhem, the rematch, Marcos Chino Maidana takes on Floyd Money Mayweather, and that's live September 13th on Showtime pay-per-view. Make sure you order it. Maybe I can ask Marcos a question while he's getting his hands wrapped.
After the workout.
Marcos, ¿cómo te afecta todas las cámaras, las luces, todo? ¿Ya se está poniendo normal o es algo que te está afectando? I'm asking Marcos, how is he affected by all the camera, the media, the lights? Is it becoming normal for him now, or is it something that still he is not used to?
No, la verdad que no me afecta para nada. La primera vez sí, porque no estaba acostumbrado de tantas cámaras, pero ya sé que esto es parte del trabajo, de la pelea y de que, nada, estoy muy mentalizado en la pelea. Voy a entrenar muy bien, voy a llegar preparado para ganar, para pelear contra Floyd Mayweather.
In short form, in the beginning, he says it was affecting him, you know, but now he's ready to fight Floyd Mayweather. He's not affected by it now, and he's ready to do what he does best September 13th against Floyd. Marcos Chino Maidana, you're watching right now, getting his hands wrapped as he gets ready to train for your viewing pleasures here live on MayweatherPromotions.com and GoldenBoyPromotions.com. Trainer of the Year, Robert Garcia, here at his very own boxing academy. Make sure you check them out. Robert, can people just come here and train too? It's open to the public. That's great. That's great. Marcos, ¿cómo te sentiste cuando Floyd te dio la revancha? I'm asking Marcos how he felt with Floyd giving him the rematch.
No, muy contento, la verdad que me sorprendió un poco porque casi a ningún boxeador le ha dado la revancha, excepto solamente a Castillo, que tuvo la oportunidad de pelear 2 veces con él. Y bueno, no, nada, contento por eso, por tener otra oportunidad y quiero aprovecharla.
He says that was very excited to hear about the news that Floyd gave him the rematch, and he does have a lot of respect for the fact that Floyd giving him the rematch and giving him another chance to avenge the L that he took from Floyd Mayweather. ¿Va a ser más fácil esta pelea or más? Do you think it'll be more difficult? I'm asking Marcos, will this be easier or harder for you, Marcos?
Bueno, yo me estoy entrenando muy bien, estamos haciendo las cosas en el gimnasio muy bien, entrenando mucho y bueno, sea como sea, yo voy a salir a pelear. Si se pone difícil, estoy preparado y bueno, si es fácil sería mejor, pero...
He said either way, it doesn't matter. He's going to fight him. He's training to fight him, and easy or not, it doesn't matter to him. He's prepared to fight. He's prepared to fight is what he's saying. Marcos, hay algo que dijo Floyd. Hay algo que dijo Floyd en este tour de press que te molestó, algo que es lo que él hace. Hay algo que te molestó esta vez. I'm asking Marcos, is there anything on this press tour that Floyd said that rubbed him the wrong way or bothered him?
La verdad que no me molestó para nada, porque no le presto atención, no me importa lo que dice, lo que hace, no, para mí nada, yo solo quiero pelear con él.
He said, not at all. It doesn't bother me what he says. None of that affects me. He can talk all he wants. He's there to do what he's going to do in that fight. Robert, anything get under your skin on this press tour, man?
You know what? It's part of the show. That's what he does best, and he sells the fights. But you know, calling my fighter a dirty fighter, calling my fighter an MMA fighter, you know, that's stuff that you know, Maidana probably didn't understand, but I understood. And calling him a bum, it's just something that, you know, I'm gonna defend my fighter 100%. I'm always gonna defend my fighter. So yeah, those are little things that I did not like, but it's part of fighting, part of, you know, the business, part of fighting Mayweather.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Robert Garcia with his war tape, wrapping the hand of his fighter, Marcos Chino Maidana. September 13th, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want to miss. This is one of the biggest rematches in the history of boxing. Reason being, it was such a great fight the first time around. Floyd Money Mayweather and Marcos Chino Maidana. So tickets sold out in 10 minutes. So they had to open up some more tickets for the public. Make sure you watch this fight on Showtime pay-per-view.
I know, I see him already. ¿Ya qué? No, la comida ya, ¿qué se va a venir? No viene. No viene, ¿verdad, Chino? Hasta que se acabe la comida.
Va a comer el cerdo, el queche. ¿Hay cerdo?
¿Quién sabe? La salchicha. Un choripán.
Pero nada que ver con las parrillas
de allá, ¿verdad? Nada que ver.
Va a comer chimichurri.
Sí, pero acá
¿Es diferente? Sí. Nada que ver.
ya está la mitad de la vaca en la parrilla.
Sí, sí, entera.
¿Está rico o no?
Marcos, ganando esta pelea, Marcos, winning this fight, ¿sigas rápido atrás a pelear o a vacation, little rest time? I'm asking Marcos, does he get right back in the ring after a Floyd victory, or does he take a break? Does he relax a little?
Y bueno, si gano la pelea, gano los títulos, lo voy a tener que defender. Así que yo creo que sí.
As simple as this. He wins the belt, he defends the belt. It's just, that's the way it goes. That's why you love Marcos Maidana. That's why he is one of the most feared fighters in boxing today. And that's why anybody that fights him needs to be careful. I mean, from the Victor Ortizes to the Amir Khans to the Adrian Broners, this man's always been doubted and always made the underdog. Marcos, let me ask you a fun question. Te voy a preguntar algo más que no es nada de boxeo. It has nothing to do with boxing. Pero it's a fact. Let's be honest here. Marcos is much richer now. He's making a lot of money here in these fights. And I just want to know, with his new success and all this new money, I mean, Marcos, ¿hay algo que te compraste? ¿Es algo que agarraste con dinero, que todo que estás ganando de estas peleas? ¿Qué es algo nuevo que podías hacer que no podías hacer antes? What's something that you could have done now that you couldn't do it before? It's something that you bought yourself. What's one of the first things you did? ¿Qué es algo primero que hiciste para usted, para tu familia?
Bueno, la verdad que no. He dado comodidad a mi familia, he ayudado un poco a mi familia nada más y bueno, no compré nada de otro mundo más que una casa y unos autos para estar cómodo, para movilizarme nada más.
No diamond chains de diamond como le gusta a Floyd, todo el diamonds, eso no. You're not with all that, Marcos. You're not worried about Rolls Royces and diamonds. No estás preocupado con carros de Rolls Royce y diamonds así como Floyd.
No, la verdad que en un momento me gustaba un carro, lo compré, lo tuve y ya lo quiero vender y ya quiero quedarme con un solo carro solamente, para nada más, para moverme y nada, estar tranquilo con mi familia. Tengo una familia muy linda y la tengo que cuidar, así que
Marcos is talking about his beautiful family. As long as he puts food on the table, as long as he feeds his family, that's all he cares about. He's not into the flashy. He's not into the designs. He ain't into the diamonds. He ain't into the Rolls Royces. He ain't into the Ferraris. He said he purchased a car. He's already ready to sell it. And that's just how real Marcos Maidana is. And it even gets more realer in the ring. It's as simple as that. And you're watching Marcos Maidana live. MayweatherPromotions.com, GoldenBoyPromotions.com. And we're getting ready for September 13th, ladies and gentlemen. Mayhem, the rematch.
Can you hear me out? Just hold this.
And you're watching live right now, ladies and gentlemen, Oxnard, California, Robert Garcia's Boxing Academy. As you are watching Robert Garcia, Trainer of the Year, wrapping the hands of his fighter, Marcos Chino Maidana, who takes on Floyd Money Mayweather, ladies and gentlemen, September 13th, live from the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Nevada. Make sure if you are not with us there at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, September 13th, that you order this fight live on Showtime pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen. You've seen some great fighters here today who are on the card. Of course, our main event, Floyd Money Mayweather, undefeated, 46-0, takes on Marcos Chino Maidana, representando Argentina, with an incredible, impressive record as well, ladies and gentlemen. Marcos Chino Maidana is here to do his thing. 35-4 with 31 wins by way of knockout. I mean, look at that knockout ratio, man. 35 victories, 31 of those wins coming by way of knockout. We saw what he did to Adrian the Problem Broner. We even saw what he did against Floyd Money Mayweather in his last fight. Up and down, you know, every time I talk about that fight, people say Floyd won, people say Maidana won, which is a great reason to have this rematch, which will be spectacular mayhem September 13th. Also on that card, ladies and gentlemen, defending his title, the IBF lightweight world champion. You just had a chance to check out Miguel Vazquez as well. He has a huge fight as he defends his title September 13th against Mayweather Promotions' Mickey Bay. And speaking of Mickey Bay had an upset loss against John Molina, who will also be on the card. John the Gladiator Molina, he'll be on hand to kick things off September 13th live on Showtime pay-per-view. He takes on veteran Humberto Soto. Also in hand, ladies and gentlemen, Leo Santa Cruz. He'll be taking on Manuel Roman as our co-main event leading up to our main event. Marcos Chino Maidana takes on Floyd Money Mayweather. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Robert Garcia as he gets his fighter prepared. Marcos Chino Maidana to step into the ring for your viewing pleasures live here on MayweatherPromotions.com and GoldenBoyPromotions.com. It's your boy Tattoo. You're watching us live.
I got the questions. I was sent over and put together a listing more of a chronological order of what we use. And to be honest, it's going to be very repetitive. Marcos, how are you? Good to see you. So what they just want me to do is ask the question. They're going to put the graphic in with the person's name and such. Okay, cool. Do I have to welcome anybody to anything? Do we just go right into the questions? Is it a quick, hey, it's Mauro Ranallo with Marcos Maidana, Facebook Live?
Let's do it really quick.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, just to be safe.
Okay, yeah, you got it, absolutely.
Let them cut it however they want to cut
Okay,
it.
yeah, sounds good.
All right, so quick open, so two-shot open. When he gets the mic, right? He's going to take the mic. Now, so he's going to do a two-shot open, and then...
So we can do the same thing right like this, or how do you want to do the opening?
That's great, that's good.
Okay.
So let me quick back.
Okay, cool, cool. And my man right here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, cool. We got Roberto going to do the translating. And I bet you've heard a few of these questions already many times today, my man, unfortunately. From the fans.
Yeah, let them know it's for Facebook.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Hey, point the mic towards his mouth.
Hollywood, man.
Hello there, fight fans. Mauro Ranallo here at the Robert Garcia Boxing Academy in Oxnard, California, and I'm joined by the man himself. Robert Garcia is going to be translating for the man of the hour and the man who has earned the right to face the pound-for-pound king a second time. Marcos Maidana will battle Floyd Mayweather coming up as part of Mayhem on Saturday, September 13th at the MGM Grand on Showtime pay-per-view. I'm Mauro Ranallo, and for the next few minutes, we are going to allow you, the fans via social media on this edition of Facebook Live, to, well, pose your questions to the Argentine superstar. So without further ado, let's get to it. Robert Garcia going to be handling the translation, and we already apologize if you've heard a few of these questions once or twice before, but you know how this goes, Robert. All right, so first of all, Floyd Mayweather's only given one fighter in his career a rematch, that being Castillo. Now he gets, Maidana gives him another opportunity to fight him. Was he surprised he got the rematch?
Mayweather solamente le ha dado una revancha a Castillo. Ahora tú eres el segundo. ¿Te sorprendió eso?
Sí, no pensé que me iba a dar la revancha tan pronto. Bueno, que no me la iba a dar, pero bueno, sí me sorprendió un poco de que me ha convocado otra vez para una pelea.
It did surprise me because I didn't think it was going to be that soon, so I was surprised.
After watching the fight again, I don't know how many times you've watched the fight, but having reviewed the action, do you still feel you won the fight, and if so, why? Now, a big hot-button issue going into the rematch and even surrounding the first fight was the glove gate, the so-called glove gate. Is he going to be able to wear his choice of gloves in the rematch? Now, we all know that the key to defeating him is to try to deal with his speed and his impenetrable defense. What changes, what adjustments are you making in the training camp to make sure you get
I'm right here. They're telling me to interview Leonard. We're going to interview Leonard Alman.
No, they don't.
Oh, I didn't see you.
Come, no hay problema. Let us get you saying some words for you. Let us get you saying some words for you.
Oh, for sure. I
go ahead.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. I don't have chicken in my teeth. Can you turn you around so we don't have
Let me see. I'll tell you, brother. I'll tell you. No, you're good. No, you're good. See, I do that.
I know my friend Sparky would tell me.
I do that BC too. I say BC Allen, booger check left nostril. I tell people like that. BC Allen, BC Allen. All right, ready? Here we go. We are live in Oxnard, California. Mayweather Promotions, GoldenBoyPromotions.com. Thank you guys so very much for streaming live with us here at Robert Garcia's Boxing Academy in Oxnard, California. Standing right next to the CEO of Mayweather Promotions, Mr. Leonard Alabi. How you feeling this afternoon, sir?
Great to be here. Very, very nice turnout for Chino's workout. Excited. September 13th.
Why excited about September 13th, Leonard? We've already seen the first fight. We saw what Floyd did. He got the victory. Why a second time around for September 13th, Leonard?
It was such a great fight, the first fight, and I think that the work that Chino put in, he's coming into this fight with a tremendous amount of confidence. You know, it was touch and go there for a while in the fight. He was able to do some things, and he was very effective in what he was doing early on in the fight. Floyd made some adjustments, and it was a great fight for the fans.
As the CEO, as a friend, as manager advisement to Floyd Mayweather, isn't there some nerves? Are you guys a little nervous from the first fight? I mean, isn't this something where you would say, Floyd, let's move on, you won, let's continue the legacy, or or you feel, nah, man, we had to do this again?
Well, I don't have to get in there, so there's no need for me to be nervous. Floyd is preparing very, very well for this fight. You know, he's very, very motivated. That's the word I would use, you know, to describe him getting ready. He's very, very motivated. I think he has some added incentive because Chino has been, you know, talking a lot of trash, and Floyd finds that to be quite disrespectful. You know, he said a lot of things such as that, you know, Floyd, he's been in there with Floyd. He isn't what people think he is, and you know, so I think that come that night, then he's gonna have to step up and deal with Floyd with all the stuff he's been saying, you know. But he has a lot of confidence coming in, justifiably so. He had some success in the first fight, and I think they're gonna pick up right where they left off.
So do you see Floyd switching his style on this though, adjusting to a different form of fighting against this time around Marcos Maidana, or just go right back to work what he does, how he does?
No, I think that his dad will make some adjustments, and I think that this fight will be even more exciting than the last fight because I think you'll see a lot more action.
Comment on this, man. Floyd Mayweather, I follow him on Instagram, at Floyd Mayweather. Make sure you follow him on Instagram, at Floyd Mayweather, at Mayweather Promo. Make sure you follow us on Instagram and on Twitter. That goes for both. He's sending this picture out. His big $40 million check, 30-something plus $1 million check, 40-something $1 million check. I mean, it's almost like, I almost want to make this official for the fans watching, because people see that and they'd be like, is this real? Is this for real? Is this a real check that goes in the bank, that's cash, that's put in your bank vault or account? Maybe he owns a bank, the Money Team Bank. I don't know where it goes, but how real are these Instagram tweets of these pictures of these checks, Leonard?
Oh, it's real. Oh, it's real. It gets no realer than that. I mean, those are the actual checks that he got after the fight, and he'll have another one of those come September 13th.
How much, man? Can I get some? No, Leonard, let me say this. It seems like people watching the first fight, even myself, I get down with a lot of arguments with friends, with family, with people that think they know boxing, or people that have their opinions about boxing. That's what's so great about the sport. It's two guys going at it. You can go for him. I can go for him. The guy, best man wins. But there's always going to be an argument. The argument seems right now that a lot of people are saying, like, oh, Maidana, you know, that's why he's getting Floyd the second fight. He beat Floyd. He could have possibly beat Floyd. Oh, it's so back and forth. It's up and down. But nobody's really saying anything about Floyd giving Marcos a rematch, man. How about that from Floyd giving? I mean, what kind of heart and credibility did that show about Floyd, man?
Well, you know, obviously Floyd's been in there with him, so he knows what he's bringing to the table. And, you know, Marcos is making a good argument that, you know, he deserved the rematch. But it's the fans. The fans are the ones who made this happen. The fans are the ones that said, you know what, this first fight was a great fight. We like to see them go at it again, because it was more so of what Maidana was doing, you know, because people normally have seen Floyd in a lot of big fights where, you know, he's dominated his opposition from the opening bell, and we use the Canelo fight as an example. With this particular fight, it was a little different. You know, he came out, he was very, very aggressive from the opening bell, and Floyd got the cut. So some things happened in the fight, you know, early on, and then Floyd made the adjustments as the fight was going on, because he's the best in the business at doing that. And I think we'll see a lot more action in the second fight. I'm really excited, you know, like I said. I'm
excited, man. You said more action in the second fight than the first. You got to love that, man.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
Leonard Allaby, ladies and gentlemen, he's the CEO of Mayweather Promotions. Leonard, thank you so much for hanging out with us. For the fans, speaking of the fans, September 13th, make sure you watch this fight on Showtime Pay-Per-View. And for the fans watching right now on MayweatherPromotions.com and GoldenBoyPromotions.com, enjoy your live stream right now of Marcos Chino Maidana as he steps in the ring and gets ready for the one and only Floyd Money Mayweather.
All right, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's all right. Okay, how about one side where people that are on the beat can get the visual?
Wow, I don't think there's many. They'll find their way.
Huh?
Vamos, Chino, ya, aquí trabajar. They start the bell. Or did they start already? Yeah. So I get hot water from the make sure it's hot. And fold it like if I'm with you, hold it like that. So
He will be hitting the mitts. So for all you fight fans right now, enjoy. It doesn't get more extreme. It doesn't get more raw. It doesn't get more unedited. It doesn't get more exclusive than this behind the scene look right now. And not just behind the scene, live. You are watching this live right now. And I know the real boxing fans right now are enjoying this, having a treat.
Cobra in the house.
We know Marcos Maidana captured the attention of boxing and sport fans around the world with his thorough beating of the highly regarded and undefeated Adrian the Problem Broner. December 14th, 2013, and I don't think the world, including myself, will forget that beat down to Adrian Broner. The trash-talking Adrian Broner was just talking so much trash to Marcos Maidana, and Marcos just came in with an early domination of Adrian the Problem Broner. It was really, really awesome to see for fight fans. Just celebrated a birthday also, Marcos Maidana, and a birth of his new daughter. And earlier asking Marcos Maidana, with all this new money and you know, it's no hidden secret that Marcos is rich now and is making big money. And I asked him, you know, what's something that you have bought or purchased with your new money? And you know what? He's just as normal as any human being. He said he's not concerned with cars. He's not concerned with Rolls Royces. He's not concerned with diamonds. He puts food on his family's table, and that's why Marcos Maidana will continue to be one of the feared fighters in boxing, because he's putting food on the table. Any man who's putting food on his family's table, they're going to fight to the end. He's a former WBA 140 and 147 pound world champion. Hard charging, aggressive style has earned him knockouts in 82% of his wins. And there's only been one other fighter that Floyd Mayweather has ever given a rematch to, and that was Luis Castillo after a very controversial win from Floyd Mayweather. Now another controversial win, he decides to give the rematch to Marcos Maidana, and Marcos is extremely happy about hearing the news about the rematch, as he said to our cameras earlier. We heard from Leonard Allerby today, the CEO of Mayweather Promotions as well, saying that he didn't like the trash talking that Maidana put on his fighter, Floyd Mayweather. Says that Floyd was upset about it and is going to answer his trash talking comments September 13th, live on Showtime pay-per-view. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are live in Oxnard, California, Robert Garcia's Boxing Academy. Beautiful, beautiful gym here in Southern California, and you are watching the challenger, Marcos El Chino Maidana, our main event, September 13th, Mayhem, the rematch. Floyd Money Mayweather takes on El Chino Maidana. Trainer of the year, Robert Garcia, in the ring with him, and enjoy your live workout with Marcos Maidana.
Eso, sí, bloqueadito. Otra vez, ese contragolpe. Así. Ahora que regreses con la derecha sola, la derecha sola. Y este.
You're in my way, fool. Buen round. Chino, vamos. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Todo bien? Robert. Stop right here. Just stop.
quítese la derecha y me da el gancho.
Yeah.
Robert.
Sorry, she got me good.
What are you smelling on?
This is good. Good shit.
You a pat on the back? I knocked the smell from right here.
That's just strong, bro.
It's like a vaporizer.
That's just strong, bro. Esta madre.
Oh, it's that big.
Ah, this is strong, bro. Yeah, I'm going to go. Yeah. But it's right on the...
I have no idea. What do we do?
This is strong, bro. That felt good, bro. That felt good, bro.
Feel better now?
I feel better now, bro.
Okay, good. Ah, you don't look better.
Ahí abajo, ahí abajo. Doblate un poquito más para este lado. Así. Como aquí a la derecha. Así, ya. Ándale, un pasito más. Un pasito más. Eso, así.
In the corner of his fighter here, Marcos Chino Maidana, live in Oxnard, California, at Robert Garcia Boxing Academy. As you can see, the hard punches to the mitts, to the body padding. Marcos Chino Maidana, I mean, I don't know any fighter that would want to stand toe-to-toe and take those kinds of punches from Marcos Maidana. 82% knockout ratio. 34 victories, 31 by way of knockout. I mean, this guy has definitely earned his respect and has earned the title most feared fighter in boxing. So you got to give a lot of respect as well to Floyd Money Mayweather for giving him the rematch. A lot of people ain't really doing that. They're focusing more on, you know, Maidana and the what happened in the fight. But the fight happened. Mayweather won, and he's giving him a rematch. And Marcos will have another 12 rounds to finish what he did not finish the first time. So we will see that this time around. And Argentina's finest, Marcos Chino Maidana. Hopefully the country of Argentina has something to celebrate after their team lost in a World Cup. Marcos Chino Maidana looks to really bring home not only the World Cup, but bring home that World Championship title as he fights and does what no man has done yet and beat Floyd Money Mayweather. So he is in the ring right now, training for your viewing pleasures here. You're watching us live on MayweatherPromotions.com, GoldenBoyPromotions.com, theboxingblog.show.com, and any satellite feed, YouTube, Ustream. We want to thank you so much for being a part of our live Mayhem Media workouts here for your viewing pleasure. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Mayweather Promo, at Golden Boy Boxing. And don't forget to order this fight live on Showtime Pay-Per-View September 13th. Marcos Maidana is exiting the ring now. I'm walking right behind Marcos as he heads over to the heavy bag. And this is always a great to let the fans see how these world fighters train. As the media gathers around, the paparazzi. Marcos taking questions from some of the media here right now as you watch us live on MayweatherPromotions.com, GoldenBoyPromotions.com. Marcos Maidana also has a Twitter and Instagram. It's at Chino Maidana. At Chino Maidana is Marcos's Instagram and Twitter. Make sure you hit him up and let him know that you are watching us live here on MayweatherPromotions.com. Let him know you're ordering this fight live on Showtime Pay-Per-View September 13th. You can hit him up personally. I follow him on Instagram and on Twitter, and he's really great on his social media. He answers questions from fans. He's always tweeting out great tweets. At Chino Maidana. Chino Maidana here in Oxnard, California. Robert Garcia Boxing Academy taking questions from the media. And you can watch him take on the undisputed pound-for-pound king of boxing, Floyd Money Mayweather, 46-0 undefeated world champion. Take on Marcos Chino Maidana September 13th, all live on Showtime pay-per-view. Make sure you order this fight. Tickets still available. Ticketmaster.com, MayweatherPromotions.com, or GoldenBoyPromotions.com for ticket information. We're waiting on these questions to be asked to Marcos and to see if he will get on the heavy bag or do some more training here for everybody right now watching on our stream. Great afternoon of boxing here, ladies and gentlemen. We saw IBF lightweight world champion Miguel Vazquez, super lightweight contender, the gladiator John Molina, 2-division world champion, undefeated Leo Santa Cruz, and right now you're watching Marcos El Chino Maidana. All 4 fighters on a great card, September 13th, live on Showtime pay-per-view. The rematch is official, Mayhem, Mayweather Maidana. And for those watching right now, you witnessed with myself, Marcos Maidana in the ring, hitting boxing mitts and the body padding, and just with my own view of what I seen with my own eyes, I gotta be honest, man, Marcos Maidana just is a hard puncher, and he looks ready to go. He looks in tip-top shape right now. If the fight was tomorrow, I would say Marcos Maidana is ready. He looks at weight. He doesn't look like he's struggling to make weight. He doesn't look malnourished. He doesn't look like he's not eating. He answered all the questions here for the media. You know, sometimes these guys don't eat, and they're not that good with the media. They, you know, I mean, any fighter who doesn't eat for a few days or is not, you know, getting the nutrition they need, they're not trying to answer questions. They're not trying to be the most friendliest guys. Marcos is doing great with the media here. He's doing great with all the people, and he went in there and he was sweating it out. He was boxing, and he was just looking great. He looks sharp. He looks like he's punching hard, and he looks like he's ready to take care of business September 13th. By no means do I see Marcos taking this as a fight where he's just trying to get a paycheck and get out of there. And I really feel that Marcos is going in and trying to avenge that L and become the first man to beat Floyd Mayweather. It doesn't look, by no way does it look like this man is going to lay down. He looks ready. He's training. Robert Garcia, trainer of the year, right there in his corner alongside of him, making sure that his fighter has every bit of information he can give him to get him ready for this huge mega rematch. That's just from what I've seen with my own eyes watching Marcos Maidana. My opinion, guys, my opinion. For those watching and hitting us up on our Instagram and Twitter, at Mayweather Promo, at Golden Boy Boxing, thank you so very much. Thank you for the questions that were sent to us on Facebook. Cruz. You know, we also know the wide assortment of world champion fighters that Robert Garcia trains. The list is incredible. It's an incredible list of world champions, but there's no doubt that his prime right now is Marcos Maidana, who he really needs to focus and get ready for this mega rematch September 13th. Again, one of the biggest rematches in the history of boxing. Mayhem, Mayweather, Maidana. Hey, and for those watching right now too, hit us up on our Twitter at Mayweather Promo and let us know what you thought of Marcos Maidana, what you got out of his minutes in the ring, his little training session. It was light, but it was it's definitely what I saw was a ready, fit, and ready to exchange Marcos Maidana. And for the fight fans that are going to be there in Las Vegas, his brother, Fabian Maidana, also on the card September 13th. He's 2-0, undefeated, trying to make his mark in the world of boxing as well. The brother of Marcos Maidana, Fabian Maidana, also on the card September 13th for the fight fans that will be there at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. Make sure you get there early to witness Fabian Maidana, who's looking to make his mark in the world of boxing as well. Here, he's right next to me, as a matter of fact, as we watch his brother, Marcos Maidana, taking questions from the media right now. Watching Marcos Chino Maidana right now, you know, I could just recap some of these questions that I asked him earlier. One being, he wins his fight against Floyd Money Mayweather. Does he take a break? Does he take a vacation? Does he take a little layoff, or does he get back into the ring? and fight the best. And Marcos Maidana says, I become world champion, I defend the world championship. And that's why Marcos Chino Maidana continues to be one of the best feared pound-for-pound fighters in the world. He says he will not take a break. He will get right back in the ring immediately and take on the best. Robert Garcia, of course, commenting, saying we are already fighting the best in Floyd Money Mayweather. And you are now watching Marcos Chino Maidana get into a speed bag here. Sounded like Marcos was gonna rip that speed bag off its position. There he is right now, Marcos Chino Maidana, taking pictures with the kids, with the fans, showing his normal side, that he's just like anybody else, loves his fans. ¿Cómo te sientas, Marcos? ¿Cómo te sientas, Marcos? How are you feeling right now?
Muy bien, la verdad que muy contento. Esto para mí es una revancha que tengo que aprovechar y me siento muy confiado.
He's saying he feels great. This is a rematch that he must win. So he's going to train by all means and do his best. ¿Cómo te sentiste que te fue el workout? How do you feel your workout went?
¿Cómo?
¿Cómo te fue el training ahorita? ¿Cómo dice?
Muy bien. No, la verdad que hicimos poquito. Mañana tenemos sparring. Por eso hoy tranquilo para mañana poder rendir más.
Marcos, do you take a break at some point before the fight? When do you stop? ¿Cuándo paras antes de la pelea?
Una semana antes y ahí voy haciendo el peso.
He says he stops a week before the fight, so he makes his weight. ¿Ya estás listo en peso? Ya mero allá? ¿Ya listo?
No, ya estoy bien. No estoy en el peso, pero estoy poquito arriba.
Porque lo que yo veo que ya estás listo. You look ready to go, Marcos. He says his weight is right there. He's almost ready to fight. See, if the fight was ready to go tomorrow, he's ready to go. Marcos Chino Maidana, ladies and gentlemen, is ready to make history, to be the first man to defeat the one and only Floyd Money Mayweather, September 13th. Marcos, gracias por todo. Unas palabras para todos que vieron en our live stream. Some words to all the fans that were watching on our live stream today. Marcos, they all went and vieron para usted ahora, Marcos. ¿Qué le quieres decir a todos? What do you like to say to everybody that was watching today?
Saludos y gracias por el apoyo.
He says hello to everybody and thank you for your support. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Marcos Chino Maidana, Santa Fe, Argentina's finest. 82% knockout ratio, and this man has every aspect of beating Floyd Money Mayweather September 13th, live on Showtime pay-per-view, live from the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Nevada. We encourage you to order this fight, or we encourage you to be a part of history, be one of the first to witness the the victory of Marcos El Chino Maidana. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it. Live on MayweatherPromotions.com and live on GoldenBoyPromotions.com, Marcos El Chino Maidana. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me, guys. I gotta get this. Yes, we're gonna video something right now. Just one more shot, one more shot. Tell them I'm ready. Let them know I'm ready whenever they run a rap. And you're watching us live, Oxnard, California, Robert Garcia Boxing Academy. Behind me, you see Marcos Maidana wrapping up his final interviews as he gets ready September 13th, Mayhem, the rematch. Floyd Money Mayweather takes on Marcos Chino Maidana from Santa Fe, Argentina, 82% knockout ratio. And I'll tell you, just watching myself, Marcos Maidana train in the ring, seeing him hit the bag, seeing him how ready he is, I do not see anybody laying down. I see nothing but another night of action-packed fireworks, September 13th. Make sure you order this fight live on Showtime pay-per-view, or make sure you're with us at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. Once again, a lot of people to thank right now. I want to thank Mayweather Promotions, of course, Golden Boy Promotions, theboxingblog.show.com, Showtime pay-per-view, of course. Make sure you order this fight, MGM Grand Las Vegas, Corona Extra, La Cerveza Más Fina, O'Reilly Auto Parts, Equalizer, MGM Grand, Showtime pay-per-view, and anybody else that we left out. We want to thank you so much for being a part of fans, all the fans that tuned in on YouTube and our Ustream. Thank you so very much. You are the real boxing fans. Without you guys, boxing would not continue. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Marcos Chino Maidana, the man you see behind me, wrapping up his final interviews, takes on Floyd Money Mayweather September 13th live on Showtime pay-per-view. Also want to thank Miguel Vazquez, the IBF lightweight world champion, for showing up here and training for the fans. John, the Gladiator Molina, who has a huge fight coming up. Thank him for coming out here. Leo Santa Cruz, bantamweight, super bantamweight world champion, undefeated Mexican pound-for-pound fighter. And, of course, Santa Fe's finest, Argentina, Marcos El Chino Maidana, Golden Boy Promotions, Mayweather Promotions, September 13th. Don't forget, get your tickets or order it live on Showtime pay-per-view. On behalf of Golden Boy Promotions and Mayweather Promotions and Showtime pay-per-view, my name is Tattoo, and we'll see you live September 13th at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. All brought to you by Mayweather and Golden Boy Promotions. We'll see you in Las Vegas.